This week on 20 TV Insider, students get a lesson in physics from the Air Force Academy. Mountain View Elementary celebrates a big milestone and welcomes home former students and staff. In sports, two District 20 teams take to the ice for a big conference matchup. Plus, the Liberty boys basketball team looks to right the ship with a win over Palmer. You're watching 20 TV Insider from Academy District 20 in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Hello and welcome to 20 TV Insider, your weekly look into events in Academy School District 20. I'm Brian German. Thanks for joining us today. Parents, students, and staff heading to Pine Creek High School will be in for some delays in the coming months. Construction is underway and an overpass at the Old Ranch and Powers intersection. Currently, there are stoplights at both intersections, which often causes backups on both Powers and Old Ranch. The $11 million project is expected to be finished in early September. The Colorado Department of Transportation says the construction will hopefully relieve the bottleneck traffic and reduce high-speed crashes that have occurred at the intersection. District 20's choice window is now open, allowing parents to apply to different schools within the district. The Choice program provides opportunities for families both in and outside of District 20. Current D20 students can choose to enroll in another school, and students outside the district's boundaries can apply to attend a D20 school. Applications will be accepted until 4 p.m. on Friday, February 20th. Parents wishing to fill out a Choice application can do so at the D20 Administration Center near the Chapel Hills Mall, or you can go online to asd20.org. Applications are not approved on a first-come, first-served basis. One District 20 elementary school celebrated half a century of education. Students, parents, and alumni gathered at Mountain View Elementary School to celebrate 50 years of learning. The day consisted of an all-school assembly, a reception for alumni, and an annual family dance. Mountain View strived to highlight their legacy of excellence by displaying the school's most memorable moments. Display cases were filled with old jerseys, photographs, and awards the school received. Alumni from across the nation came to celebrate this important day in Mountain View history.
We have a former office staff member who flew from Oregon to come be a part of this event because Mountain View, the roots of Mountain View are so deep and they've spread so wide in impacting so many people.
The students at the school celebrated by decorating their classroom doors, wishing the school a happy anniversary. The students also took part in the school-wide dance that evening, where they dressed up to celebrate their school. Discovery Canyon Middle School recently held a Physics is Fun class as part of their annual Space Day. In cooperation with the Air Force Academy, students were able to learn about electricity, angular momentum, and magnetism. Many of the students got hands-on with the experiments that showed how some of the fundamental forces of physics work and how they impact our daily lives. And perhaps they got a little dizzy in the process. Physics is Fun is a free class offered by the Air Force Academy and is available to all schools in Colorado Springs. Well, with a plethora of two-sport athletes, many of the Air Academy boys basketball team have already won a state title this year. And coming up next, the cadets travel to Discovery Canyon to take to the court for a big boys basketball matchup. You're watching 20 TV Insider from Academy District 20.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
Checking your fantasy league?
Nah, just my 401k statement.
Nice. Where'd you find the money for that?
I just been saving a little every month.
I can't seem to save anything.
Well, what about all this? What about the money you're spending?
What money? It's gone before I can get my hands on it.
I got a pizza for a Todd.
Hey, can somebody spot me?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
It's 547.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
You're watching 20 TV Insider from Academy School District 20. Welcome back to 20 TV Insider, your weekly look into events in Academy District 20. While the Air Academy boys hockey team has been at the top of the conference standings most of the year, the Pine Creek Eagles have been close on their heels. With Air Academy losing on Monday night, it was a chance for the Eagles to move a little closer as they took on Liberty. And the Lancers goalie Matt Haig had to come up big throughout the game. A nice save there to keep the Lancers in it. But in the first period, no score. Zach Zimmerman, Z squared, gets Pine Creek on the board. It's 1-0. Still in the first, Liberty comes right back. Frank Walton from way downtown finds the net. We're tied at 1. Same score in the second. Pine Creek's Nicholas Hahn to Jonathan Broadrib. Nice cross goal pass, makes it 2-1. Still in the second. Hayden Smith gets on the board, gliding in and putting it home. It's 3-1. It would stay the same score in the third. Zimmerman takes it behind the net and finds Riley Gregory in front for the goal. 6-3. The Eagles went on to win. Meanwhile, the Rampart boys hockey team has struggled to find offense this year. With just 9 goals in its first 9 games, it's been forced to rely on goalie Jimmy Grosskloss. Jimmy was in the net for their game Monday night against Doherty. Here comes Jimmy with a nice glove save. That would keep it scoreless in the first. Then still in the second, Doherty's Jake Komrovsky gets on the board, getting it by Jimmy, making it 1-0. Still in the second, it was 2-0 Doherty. Garrett Orth tips this one in front. Nothing Jimmy could do to stop that one. The Spartans take a 3-0 lead, but Rampart would get on the board in the third. James Adams with the goal. Nice, nifty move of his own, but Doherty would go on to win by a final score of 8-1. The Air Academy and Discovery Canyon boys basketball teams are 2 teams currently headed in different directions. The Cadets near the top of the standings in the 4A Pikes Peak League. The Thunder have yet to win a conference game under first-year coach Al Blanc. The two met up at Discovery Canyon for an in-district matchup, and Air Academy would get on the board first. A nice layup there by Paul Ambule to give the Cadets the lead. Next possession, DCC's Jacob Hine finds Matt Call on the back door. He puts it in for an easy layup, but Air Academy gets it going. James Sims off the inbounds hits for 3 of his 12 points on the day. And then Austin Dewing, coast to coast for the Chitty, part of his 14 points on the day. Air Academy up 34-21 at the half. Second half, Colin McGettigan hits for 3, trying to get DCC back into it. David Louthan, though, too much. One of his 7 assists to Dewing for 2. Air Academy wins 64-51. With every team in the 5A Colorado Springs Metro League with at least 1 loss, several teams still battling for the title. 2 of those teams, Pine Creek and Doherty, right in the hunt. They faced off last Thursday. Pine Creek students dressed up as tacky tourists for this game. Gotta love the student section there. First half, Doherty's Brevin Brimble to BJ Hardy. He hits for 3, but Pine Creek's Jared Savage comes back on the other end. Nice pass inside to Logan Thomas, who puts it off the glass for 2. Doherty's Hardy again, though. He was hot in the first half, hits another 3, part of his 18 points on the day, but Pine Creek's Ethan Slater gets the rebound, sends it out to Savage. What you can do, I can do better. The Eagles lead 32-31 at the half, but Doherty would come back hot in the second half. Brimble, 2 of his team-high 21 points. And then Delvin Brushier with the drive, gets a bucket and a hack, and Doherty goes on to win 73-55. The Liberty boys basketball team has struggled to replace the scoring from last year's squad that earned a trip to the state tournament. They have already lost more conference games than they did all of last season. The Lancers look to snap a 3-game losing streak as they hosted Palmer last Thursday. Palmer's Isaiah Clausel-Reese misses the shot, but Barry Thomas taps in the rebound. Then Liberty gets going. TJ Clark all the way for the bucket. He puts it in. Then it's Tony Rice's turn. Gets a steal, takes it in coast to coast, gets a bucket and a hack. That's 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Liberty was up 12 at the half. Palmer starts things out in the second half. Isaiah Clausel-Reese back to Thomas. He drives inside for 2, but Liberty would go on to win this one with some great plays. Michael Colson to Cameron Mahaley to Matt Goslin, who throws it down with some strength. Next time down, let's change it up. Let's go Goslin to Mahaley. He's going to throw it down, and Liberty goes on. They take the victory 59-54. 42. The Classical Academy's girls basketball team has struggled to move up to 4A. They have yet to win a conference game in the Colorado Springs Metro League. The Titans would host non-conference foe Lewis Palmer this week. And Titans Reagan Burbick hits for three. That's a good way to start it out for TCA. Then again, here come the Titans Burbick to Nicole Dahm. She goes inside for an easy deuce. Lewis Palmer would not be out of this one, though. They come right back. The nice running one-hander. But Dahm, next time down, finds Kendra Frieden to McLean Walker, who hits from downtown. Bang! TCA up 24-12 at the half. Then second half, off the Burbick miss, Dahm inside for the easy rebound. And then watch the nifty passing by Lewis Palmer. They get it outside for another three-point play and the foul. But it was not enough. Lewis Palmer just couldn't come back too close in this game. Walker this time takes it, drives it inside for the easy deuce, and TCA wins it 39-32. Well, there are only a few weeks left in the regular season for winter sports, so we're winding down our live sports coverage. Tuesday, February 3rd, we will be at Rampart High School as the Lady Rams host Coronado. That at 7 p.m. Then we'll be back at Rampart the following Tuesday, February 10th, as the boys basketball team welcomes in the Palmer Terrors. That game also starts at 7. You can watch both broadcasts, all of our archived games and highlights from other District 20 sporting events, and do it all on our website at ast20.org/20TV Sports. And as always, if you have ideas or topics that you would like us to cover, you can just give us a call at 719-234-1780, or you can send us an email at 20tv@ast20.org. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you next week on 20 TV Insider. You're watching 20 TV Insider from Academy School District 20.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Is it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
One part excellence, one part inspiration, one part preparation for outstanding education. Academy School District 20, where dreams take flight.
They said I couldn't dream. Called me a piece of trash and swore that's all I'd ever be. Said a bottle couldn't see the ocean. Give up. Go back to the dumpster. But I didn't listen. I made my way. And now, I am what I've always wanted to be.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it.
I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.